Hello, my name is Dario Cruz. I'm an occupational therapy assistant, and today I'm here with my friend E. Say hi, E.
Hi.
Awesome. So today we're going to be using a play tray that I actually made for E. And this play tray is a lot of fun. It's also going to address some deficits that she's been having trouble with. So we're going to be working on her tripod grip, we're going to be working on her sequencing skills, and we're going to be working on her in-hand manipulation skills. So a tripod grip is the kind of grip that you see when kids hold a pencil or just try to pick up something, just based on that. In-hand manipulation is the ability to be able to move objects or manipulate objects in your hand without having too much problems. And the sequencing is just being able to follow directions in a proper order. So the game itself is set up in a way where you can choose a game card of any of the two ones you see here. So you're going to pick one of these cards, and there's instructions on the card when you flip them over. And when you flip them over, you're going to follow the instructions. And I'll be right here if you need any help. So whenever you're ready, just get started.
Okay. Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. Use the clay
Provided
to make a snowman out of 3 colors.
And make sure the balls are different sizes.
Make sure the balls are different sizes.
Okay, so you can just go ahead and grab your clay and set it up right here on the clay station. Trademark. Okay. Nice job. That was good. Okay, just try your hardest. Awesome. Nice. You're doing a really good job, E. Great. That's great. Okay. Now you can put your clay aside. I'll take this for you right here. Okay. That's great. And now you can go ahead and choose another card. I'll put this little snowman for here. Take it home with you.
Can you not? Let me see your skin. Use your thick laces to make a map about the Blue Mountains.
Okay. So you're going to use the thick laces.
Okay.
So by me telling her to use thick laces, this is kind of how you downgrade the activity, because I'm using verbal cues to guide her in the proper way of using the item that says on the card. So as you saw, she reached for the thin laces even though the card said thick laces. So by downgrading this activity, I'm actually helping her out using verbal cues. Okay, how's it going for you? Having a little trouble? Okay, you can try your best. Why don't you try looping this one around this one? Just like that. Okay. Nice. You're doing great. You really are doing great. Is that about as far as you can go? Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. You did great. Okay, you can just take that off. You want to try to tie a knot? Try it out. Okay. Awesome. That's great. Okay, that's great. Let's just take this off here. And now you can go ahead and choose another card, okay?
Okay. Baby, I like to draw. Ready to draw? Copy the drawing below on the yellow drawing pad.
Okay, so then you can just grab a pen marker here and just draw the flower as you see it there. Try your best, it doesn't have to be perfect. And so another way to, speaking before about the downgrades, a way to upgrade the activity would be to have her choose 2 cards at once and follow the instructions of both of those cards without looking at the cards again. So it's going to help out with her sequencing skills because she's going to have to follow directions. And it's still addressing her motor planning skills and everything else that we're going for. Nice job, E. Keep going. That's great. Okay. That's awesome. That's really nice. You'd like to show her artwork to the class, please? Awesome. Look at that. Okay. Want to say bye for everybody?
Hi.
Hey guys, today I'll be discussing my toy project that I built for lab. My diagnosis is dyspraxia secondary to high functioning autism. The patient in question is E, and she is 7 years old. And the performance skills that I've chosen to work on are her fine motor skills with attention to tripod grasp, her sequencing skills, and her in-hand manipulation skills. And now I'm going to show you guys what I've made for E. Okay, and as you can see, there's different sections here on what I call the play tray. So I made this to address all the deficits that I spoke about earlier. So for example, this is the clay station where depending on the card that you pull, you have to make something out of clay based on the directions you're given. Another section here is a drawing section. So for example, if you pull one of the cards here, it says ready to draw, copy the drawing below on the yellow drawing pad. So the patient would follow this exactly or as best as they could. This is the can you not section. And this is a shoe tying mechanics section. So I have 2 types of laces, thick laces and thin laces, that the patient will have to basically bring around here and try to knot and make an actual knot as if they were actually tying shoes. So this is obviously helping out with their tripod grasp, helping out with sequencing, motor planning, and trying to get all the necessary items going on here. Then I have a section here as well for tripod grasp. This is look at the chest you've made. So depending on the card they pull, they'll be asked to use a tripod grasp to move a specific color chest piece to one of the 4 smiley faces that you see here. And now we can talk about upgrades and downgrades. So the upgrade that I've chosen for my actual toy here is E will pick 2 cards up as opposed to 1, and she'll read the instructions for both, and she'll have to follow both without looking at the cards again. So this is going to help with her sequencing and her actual cognitive ability to follow directions and be able to do things in sequential order. My downgrade for this activity would be to give her verbal cues. So in the previous video that we recorded with E, she was having some issues reading some of the cards. She was having some issues tying some of the knots. So I basically just kind of facilitated that by assisting her, by giving her verbal cues, directing her hands where to go, and just assisting her at specific times that she needed to be assisted by. Oh, you guys made it. Nice. Well, this concludes my Toy Lab video. I hope that it was entertaining as well as informative. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. This is what we do. This is occupational therapy. I know you guys had fun, because I had fun making the toy. And if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to ask. I'm here to answer them. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed it.